Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I am your host, Kevin, here with AngrySnowboarder.com for another episode of Top 5s, the only weekly Top 5 snowboard show on the internet. This list is Top 5 Gear Necessities for a Beginner. Sorry Avran couldn't be here. He contracted West Nile. That's still a thing, I guess. Starting off this list at number 5, we're going to talk about goggles. Goggles are really important. In order to actually snowboard and have fun, you need to see where you're going. And those $20 goggles from Walmart, they're not going to help you see where you're going. So spend a little bit of extra money on some goggles. You don't have to spend $200 to get the fanciest with the magnet lenses, whatever. Spend $100. Get some good goggles that are going to have some good optics to it. And when you're done throughout the day and you've got snow on your goggles or you sweat like a pig and your goggles are wet, don't put them away wet. That is the fastest way to get moisture in between the layers of your lens and destroy your lens, and that's not covered under warranty. Maybe Randy will talk about warranties of goggles at some point. Maybe he'll get lucky and he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know. But don't put your goggles away wet. Bad idea. Rolling right around here to number 4. Gloves. Your hands are pretty important. You use them for things, and pretty key in snowboarding because you need to be able to tighten down your ratchets, and you pretty much need hands for that. And cold hands suck, and cold hands don't work, so get some good gloves. Now, when you are shopping for gloves and you go in and you ask the shop kid, what's the warmest glove? For starters, understand that all a glove is going to do is keep heat in. It's not going to make your hands warmer, it's just going to keep them from getting cold. So if the rest of your body's not warm, your hands aren't going to be warm unless you have electric gloves, and we can talk about all that nonsense later. But gloves are important. Make sure you get something good. Don't buy crappy Gordinis from Walmart. That's not worth it. Go get a reputable brand, spend a little bit extra money, get some leather if you can. It's going to last longer and is warmer. On to number 3. That's going to be your mid-layer. Now, I'm going to kind of lump in base layer and mid layer on this one. So you've got your jacket and your pants. You've got your shells. That's going to protect you from the wind and the water and all the gnarliness that's outside. But if you're buying your outerwear correctly, your outerwear is not really going to keep you that warm all by itself. That's what your base layer and your mid layer is for. Base layer is going to be the stuff that actually touches your skin. Do not buy anything with cotton. Cotton pulls moisture off of your body and then holds on to it, which is just going to make you cold, and that's terrible. So buy some stuff that's going to wick and actually pull the moisture away and keep it moving. Same thing with your mid layer. Don't throw on your favorite cotton hoodie from your favorite sports team. That's just going to make you cold. All the way to number 2 here, we're at socks. Just like your hands being cold and that being terrible, it's even worse if your feet are cold. Now, your instinct is going to be to grab the thickest sock you can find. Counter to your intuition, that's wrong. And a thick sock is actually going to make you colder because that's more distance that moisture coming off of your foot has to move before it can get off your foot. And it's going to affect your boot fit. And we just talked about a whole month of boot fit stuff. And now you understand why that's so important. Boot fit is key. If your boots don't fit well, then you're going to have a terrible time. And if your socks are too thick, then your boots aren't going to fit, and you're going to have a terrible time. There's a lot of really good socks out there. Again, do not buy cotton. Do not wear your soccer socks, whatever you think is going to be a good idea. But get some ski socks or snowboard socks. That doesn't matter if it says ski or snowboard on it. Really doesn't matter. They do vague difference in padding that has no effect on how the sock actually really performs. But get something thin and tall. Make sure it's just below your knee and above your calf. Otherwise, it's just going to fall down and you're going to have a terrible time. Before we get to number 1, I'm going to give you an honorable mention, and that is get yourself a bag. It seems pretty trivial, seems pretty basic, but get yourself something that you can put all of your gear into so that when you're headed to the hill, all you have to do is grab that bag. You don't have to worry about trying to track down both socks, both gloves, your goggles, your beanie, your face mask, your helmet, all of that. It's all there in your bag. Get a bag. Alright, you've made it through all 4, past the honorable mention, all the way to number 1. And that is, get yourself a helmet. Maybe you're thinking that a helmet's going to make you look like a dweeb or a dork or whatever. But guess what? Pretty much everybody wears helmets now. And you're actually going to look more out of place not wearing a helmet than if you are wearing a helmet. I honestly don't care what helmet you get. Just make sure it fits and it's comfortable and you're actually going to wear it. Now, if you do spend some more money, you are going to get some extra protection features that the companies can't technically tell you makes the helmet safer because the helmet testing standard hasn't changed since the 1970s. But stuff like MIPS, stuff like Smith using Coroid, that stuff matters. And then you've got stuff like from Giro with the Combine, the multi-impact foam. Now again, they can't actually tell you that it is a multi-impact helmet. Weird loopholes with the US and European standards basically, but it matters. And that kind of stuff makes a big difference. So get yourself a helmet, protection matters, and your head's worth it, maybe. Maybe yours isn't. Mine is. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been my top 5 list of things that you need as a beginner. And is there anything I missed? Is there something that you felt like when you started out snowboarding that was so key that you just tell everybody about it when they want to get into it? While you're at it, click the subscribe button, click the bell, get notifications when we've got these videos coming out. Check out Angry Snowboarder VIP. It's a great way to support us and keep these projects rolling to you.